Here are 12 home features that will increase the sales price of your home. One of the first ones is going to have to do with the curb appeal of your home. Adding a simple flower garden or flower bed in front of your home, anything that improves the curb appeal of your home, this is going to go a long way, because remember that this is having to do with the first impression of the home. And so when people come to see your home to potentially buy, one of the first things they're going to see is that curb appeal. They're going to see the face of the home. And so very often people kind of think that the first impression is like when they first walk in the door. That is not the first impression. It's going to be when they drive up to the home for the first time. This is really the first impression that they're going to get of the home. And so anything that you can do to improve that curb appeal, a simple flower garden, flower bed, or whatever it might be in front of the home, this is absolutely going to help your sales price of your home. What's up, y'all? My name is Victor with Home Sale Hacks, and we make videos every week about how to sell your own home without needing to use a real estate agent. Number 2 on the list of the 12 things that will increase the sales price of your home has to do with the exterior lighting of the home. This one goes back to the curb appeal. If you can improve that curb appeal and that first impression, this is going to go a long way. And so changing out light fixtures, making them all match, or at least making them all the same color or whatever, this is absolutely going to help with that curb appeal and that first impression, and in the long run will help with the value of your home when you go to sell it. And then speaking of lighting, we really got to talk about number 3, that's interior lighting. This one is arguably even more important than exterior lighting. And so when someone comes to see your home, when they're doing a showing and they're considering buying, you really need to make sure that you have all of the lights on inside the home. As a real estate agent, I can't tell you how often I go into homes with buyers to look at homes, and we see that like all of the lights are off and nobody's home, and it's kind of like gives this creepy vibe. Almost instantly, people are turned off by that. And so to have all of the lights on and maybe like a soundtrack playing or something like that, making sure that the air conditioner is running, this is all super important. It really gives off that like homey vibe. Imagine when you go and see like a new construction home and they have a model home, there's always something going on in that model home. All the lights are on. They might have a TV on. They will have like people in that home. Like it really makes it feel as though someone is living here. And so having that interior lighting on point and making sure that all of the lights are on and making sure that the home looks bright and airy, this is an absolute must and will definitely help out with the sales price of your home. Number 4 on the list of the 12 home features that will increase your sales price is going to be a kitchen refresh. You do not need to do a complete kitchen remodel when you're selling your home. A simple refresh really goes a long way. New paint on the cabinets, maybe it's a new countertop, again, lighting in the kitchen. These are all very helpful and making that kitchen space look more appealing. So this is absolutely going to help with the sales price of your home. Something that many home investors or home flippers say is that what sells a home is kitchens and bathrooms. And so if you're going to do nothing else to your home to improve the value of your home, the 2 things that you really should put that money and that energy and that effort into would be the kitchen and the bathrooms. And so making sure that that kitchen looks bright and airy, having that refresh, again, will go a long way to increasing the sales price of your home. Number 5 on the list is an EV charging station. Maybe that means that you'll have to have an electrician come to the home to convert to 220 volts in the garage or in the driveway for that electric vehicle charging station. But this certainly helps out a lot as well with increasing the value of your home. Number 6 on the list is a smart home ecosystem. This would be anything simple like having the Alexa light switches that you can speak to, or having the power outlets that are connected to the Wi-Fi, the light bulbs that are connected to the Wi-Fi, maybe even providing an iPad for people who are considering viewing the home. Like you have an iPad at the entrance of the door and you can show them, hey, you can control all of these lights, the HVAC, you control the garage door, all of these things here from the app. And so this would absolutely help out with the value of your home and is, comparatively speaking, a minimal cost that is not going to be like a complete remodel of the home, but it will certainly help out with the return on your investment. In fact, there are a lot of things that would help out with this value value of the home. And number 7 on the list is an ADU. An ADU is like if you have an exterior dwelling unit and somewhere in the yard. Some cities, some states, maybe even some counties might allow this. They might not allow this. It really depends on where you live, especially if you live in an HOA. You might need to get HOA approval for adding something like this, but there is no question that having an exterior dwelling unit is going, or an additional dwelling unit, ADU, is going to help out with the value of your home. And so this is a great solution for like having an in-law suite, or if you're wanting renters in the home, or maybe you want the parents to live with you, or maybe you don't want the parents to live with you. Either way, having that additional dwelling unit is really going to help out a lot with the value of your home. Number 8 on the list is neutral colors. If you are selling your home and your walls are like mismatched different colors, painting all of the walls the same color, maybe you have like one accent wall, totally acceptable, but painting all of the walls like a neutral color and not like purple or bright blue, like these kinds of colors kind of put off a really strong statement and can sometimes throw off buyers. But in neutral colors inside the home absolutely helps out and really is going to go a long way with the value of your home. Number 9 on the list, a closet organization system. This completely makes a bedroom look like a plain Jane boring bedroom to making it look more like a luxurious bedroom. When you have that closet organization system, it really helps out a long way. And then number 10 on the list is a big one for many people, which is new windows, or at least energy efficient windows. This will be a big deal, especially with the power bill. And so potential buyers are going to be able to see that and realize, hey, this is going to help out a ton with the utility bill. And so having those windows or new windows, anything that's going to help out with the energy efficiency of the home, will certainly help out with the value of your home. And then number 11 on the list is a tankless hot water heater. Again, I'm trying to pick some items here that are not going to be super expensive remodels of the home, but a tankless hot water heater is another one that is a home feature that many buyers are starting to look for. And then number 12 on the list is a fenced-in yard. Many people are looking for that backyard where they can let the kids play or the dog run out there in the backyard. And so having that fenced-in yard really goes a long way as well when it comes to the value of your home. But we make videos every week about how to sell your own home without needing to use a real estate agent, and we realize this is totally doable. In fact, we made an entire video outlining the process about how to sell your own home and save that money on commission and not have to pay a realtor. You can check out that video here. I'll see you in the next one.